Hello beauties, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm Alexa, a makeup artist and your makeup bestie. If you are here, thank you so much for clicking on my video, and I'm very excited to have you here because here on this channel you are going to learn how to do makeup perfectly on yourself, especially if you are a light skin tone babe. This channel is created specially with light skin tone babes in mind. We are going to be doing a lot of simple makeup tutorials, transformations, soft glam look, and a lot more. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. On today's video, we are going to be doing tutorial on how to find your perfect foundation shade for light skin. And when I'm talking about finding your perfect foundation shade, I'm talking about understanding and knowing everything about your skin. We are going to be talking about our skin tones, our undertones, skin type. You might be wondering what skin tone, undertone, and skin type are. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to give you the basic. We are going to talk about every little thing. What is skin tone? Skin tone is the natural color on the surface of the skin. It is the color we normally notice first whenever we look into the mirror. You might look into the mirror and say, okay, I'm a light skin girl, I'm a dark skin girl. And there are different types of skin tone. We have the light skin tone, we have the medium skin tone, dark or deep skin tone. If you are the kind of person that have this kind of my shade, then you are definitely in the light skin tone category. Even if you know your skin tone, understanding your undertone is very, very important. It plays a crucial role in getting your perfect foundation match. What are undertones? Undertones are the subtle color underneath the skin. They remain the same, they don't change. Even if your skin tone changes, your undertone always remain the same. And we also have different types of undertones. We have cool undertone, warm undertone, and neutral undertones. In finding your perfect undertone and knowing them, we are going to look into our veins. Yes, knowing your vein color is one of the important aspects in getting the right undertone for you. So if you should check your skin tone, your vein, check your vein, and you notice that your vein is kind of blue or purple, or you know your skin burn easily, or you know very well that silver jewelry, they look much more better on you. Maybe whenever you wear your silver earring or your silver necklace, you know that they look perfect on you. Then you are probably in the cool undertone. Yes, you have a cool undertone. And if you should check your skin and your skin is kind of green, and you know perfectly well that gold jewelry look better on you, then you are probably in the warm undertone. You have a warm undertone. Yes, and if you know that your vein is neither blue, purple, green, you are not too pink, not too golden, then you are probably in the neutral undertone. Yes, you are in between. You have the mixture of both cool and warm undertone. Next up is skin type. We also have different kinds of skin type. Knowing your skin type is also very crucial in knowing your perfect foundation shade, because if you don't know your skin type and you went ahead to get the wrong foundation for your skin, it's going to be a problem. So we have different kinds of skin type. We have the oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, and combination skin. So if you know you have a oily skin, whenever you want to get your foundation, ensure that you go for the matte foundation or oil-free foundation, because you know you have oily skin. So you going for foundation that is not matte is not good for you. So you going for foundation that is matte, that is kind of dry. Oil-free foundation is the perfect thing for you to go for, and they are always lightweight. If you are a dry skin girl, when you want to get your foundation, always ensure that you go for a very hydrating foundation. Yes, a very hydrating foundation. You don't want to go for a matte foundation if you have a dry skin, because everything is going to feel so dry, and I can assure you that at the end of your makeup you are not going to like what you are going to see. If you have normal or combination skin type, whenever you want to go for your foundation, ensure that you go for a more natural matte foundation. Yes, I feel like people that have normal or combination skin, I feel like they are lucky. Yes, because they can surely go for any type of foundation they want. They can go for matte, they can go for the all-in-one. Since they have a combination skin and a normal skin, they can actually go for any of the two. Now that we are done with the basic of understanding our skin, by understanding our skin tone, undertone and skin type, we are going to be doing a swatch test. Yes, we are going to be doing a swatch test to test out things we've said already. So one of the important things to consider when you want to do a swatch test, when you want to get the right foundation shade for your skin, ensure that you test different kinds of foundation shade on your jawline, not your hand. Most people swatch foundation on the back of their hands, which is so wrong, because your hand and your face can surely be a different color. Your face, your neck and your hand can surely be a different color. Ensure that you test the foundation on your jawline instead. Through that, you'll be able to get the perfect foundation shade, because you check your neck and your chest. Yes, you don't only check your face, you check your neck, you check your chest to match the color. Yes, you don't want to focus only on your face, because focusing only on your face also is bad, because your face can surely have different color than your neck or your chest. Now I'm going to take different shade of foundation. I'm going to try them on my chin, on my jawline. I'm going to try this foundation. You can see, as you can see, they have different shades. These two also, and these two also, they are different shades. I'm going to try them out on my jawline to find the perfect foundation shade for me. So now I'm going to be adding this foundation little by little on my jawline to test the right foundation shade for my skin. So first off, this is the first shade. This is the first shade. This is the first shade. And let me add the second one. And this is the second shade. This is the second shade. Yeah, that's the second shade. This is the third shade. Third one. Now I'm going to be putting the fourth one. Can you see? This is the first shade, second shade, the third shade, and the last shade of foundation. And as you guys can see, for sure, the first shade is surely not my foundation shade, because as you can see, there's no similarity between my neck and the one on my face right now. The first one, this is so light for me. So since we know this is not the right foundation shade for me, we are going to get rid of that. It's surely too light for me, not my foundation shade. As you can even see, it's not sinking into my skin. If it's my right foundation shade, it's going to sink in immediately. It's going to enter my skin. You get? This is the second shade, and as you can also see, it's not matching my neck or my chest, or even my face itself is not also my foundation shade. As you are putting the foundation shade on your jawline, just be checking it, check your neck, check your chest. If it's not going with it, if there's no similarity, if it's not sinking into your skin, then it's not your shade, it's not your foundation shade. So all you have to do is to get rid of it. So this is not also my shade, not my shade. And obviously the fourth one is not mine because it's too dark for me. As you can see, it's too dark. There's a little bit of similarity between the third shade and my skin, but if I should put it on my skin, if I should use the foundation, it's surely going to be a little bit darker than my skin. So I'm not going to use that one. And finally, the last foundation shade, and as you guys can see, you can see the similarity. You can see that the foundation sinking into my skin. Yes, it blends into my skin. See, this is what you want to check. This is what you want to see. When you touch it, try to blend it. If it's blend with your skin, then it's the perfect foundation shade for you. Yeah. So now we are done testing the foundation shade, and we've been able to get the right foundation shade for me. So I'm going to put the foundation on my face, and I'll be right back with the results. So this is my face after applying the foundation on my face. Yes, the right foundation shade to my face, and as you guys can see, there's similarity between my neck and my chest and my face. Yes, the foundation sink into my skin very well. This is what you want to check whenever you are applying your foundation. Ensure that the foundation sink in, blend together into your skin, and ensure that there is a similarity like between your neck and your chest. You don't want to only focus on your face, you also focus on your neck and your chest also. So this is it. I'll be right back after I'm done with my whole look, after I'm done with my makeup. Ta-da! So this is the finished look, guys, and as you can see, my makeup looks so nice, so natural. My foundation shade and my skin, they are looking same, they are blending in together. That is how you want your makeup to look like. You don't want to do your makeup and look like a masquerade. No. Ensure you follow all these basic steps that we've talked about today. Your skin tone, your undertone, your skin type. Ensure that you understand them very well. In as much as you understand these 3 things very well, then you have no problem. Yeah. Finding the right foundation shade for light skin shouldn't be stressful. In as much as you follow those steps and you do them properly, then you are good to go. And don't only learn, practice also. Practice makes perfect. You don't only learn, you can't learn without practicing. If you want to know how to do makeup, you have to practice. You practice and practice and practice. Yes. So learn and practice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you know you've learned a thing or two in today's video, please subscribe, share and like this video. And if there's anything you want to ask or you want me to talk about in my next video, please let me know in the comment box below. Yeah, yeah guys, so that is it for today's video. See you in my next video. Bye.